it is? No. Can't be. I don't know. Who knows? Here is the Pawn Stars Pawn Shop, which I've never followed the show, so I generally could care less. But a lot of people like to line up there and think they're gonna get in to see, I can't even think of any of their names because I watched the show like twice, but I understand they're never there. Almost to Fremont Street, aka the old strip. The OG strip. Fremont Street area has become pretty badass in the last, I'm gonna say about 3 to 5 years. They did a lot of renovations, came in, started doing a lot of urban growth, started to open up a lot of private businesses, started opening up bars, which for me is a big deal, even though I don't come down here much. But one thing in Vegas is that most bars are associated with casinos, with the exception of a couple of like chain taverns like PT's. That's the only one I can think of. There's another chain, oh, Sierra Gold. But other than that, to try to find a bar, you generally got to go to a casino or a restaurant, and you don't have like in most urban cities where you have a centralized bar district. And so finally it was pretty nice. A lot of bars started opening up down here. Even Old Atomic Liquors opened back up, which is a iconic historic bar. So when I do go out, which is seldom, like going out, I should say, well, I go out, I just don't come out down here, I guess. But when I do decide I need to taste the strip and no one's visiting, I'm just gonna go hang out, I usually come down here. Drinks are about half price. Usually can get you a drink for around $6, which is a decent price in Vegas by far. And people are more chill, it's a little more laid back. And I love this too. Technically, Fremont Street is part of the art district. And so there's been a lot of art going in, a lot of murals. That's one I've never seen before, which is like some play to the Renaissance era slash, oh, a kid sitting in the pews of the church with probably stained glass behind him. That's pretty awesome. Well, they literally closed off Fremont Street. Can't even go there. Salon of Beauty bar. Yeah, these are some cool bars right down through here. This one has a rooftop you can go on. Commonwealth, yeah, I can't remember his name. This one has live music a lot. Still got the music playing. That's nice of them. Here's the container park, which is a structure made entirely of shipping containers. It's pretty cool. Cool little spot. It's probably been open, I don't know. My natural instinct is to say like 4 or 5 years, so that probably means like 7. This little praying mantis does little tricks and stuff. It like rises up in the air, lights up, maybe shoots smoke out. I can't remember that part. But yeah, this was new the last time I was down here. It's like a pretty badass bar. They try to make it look like it's old, but it's a brand new building. This area was really rough. It was really rough, even when I moved here. If you ever watched some of the old Cops episodes, some of them from the 80s, a lot of the stuff they were getting into was down in here. Matter of fact, that hotel right there, I remember being on an episode of Cops, where a chick was standing in the window flashing because she was prostituting herself from the window. Vegas stronger. And I believe this is a new hotel. Or if it's a hotel at all, maybe it's an apartment building. Yeah, it says leasing. It's all new. To Atomic Liquors. Thought it was down here. Well, it's right there. I think I passed it. Or did I? Alright, I'm gonna turn around. New York. Wonder what's so interesting about that place. Oh, this is cool. I saw a picture of this someone posted recently. It's a statue made of a semi-truck. And that's pretty badass. And what is this place? Ferguson's Downtown Hotel. Let's look a little closer. Let's see if I can raise the camera up. Get a view of that. What is this place? So much has grown since I've... Literally, there'll be times I don't come down here for a year. I gotta get out more. Yeah, looks like a little complex of restaurants and stuff. It's pretty cool. Yep. There's Atomic Liquors. Yeah, it used to be a field right here, I think. This bar is historic though. Now they added a kitchen to it though. They've added to it because it wasn't big enough. I can't remember what was so historic about it, but a lot of old school people came to this bar. Maybe I'll post it on the screen. sad sight, an absolutely dead Fremont Street. Not a soul. Usually always some people no matter what time of the day. This is my favorite downtown hotel right here. Chick-fil-A is everywhere now. It's amazing. Saltgrass too. Wow. I love the aquarium down here. There's an aquarium, the shark tank, has a water slide that goes through it with a bunch of cabanas around it. It's pretty badass. Roll over here because this is one of the, maybe the coolest structure in Vegas. I believe it's called the Cleveland Center for Brain Health or something like that. But the building looks like it's all mangled. Cleveland Clinic, Lou Ruvo Center for Brain Health. And look at that. It's kind of hard to see it so well, but let me get some distance away from it and see if we can get a better look. Over here is the Charleston Shops. I think the best mall in Vegas, personally. I like to shop there when I shop, which is rare. Look at that. Shit's badass. Oh, keep on keeping on. Cannabis marketplace. Never knew there was such a thing. Here in the art district, which has been completely revamped. I did a video earlier this year on the first Friday, the first Friday of the year, and I was down here then. But I used to work down in this area a lot because there's a lot of body shops down here, and used to be. I don't think so much anymore. And it was a little rough down here. More ran down than rough, but now they've redone this too to incorporate as part of the city. It's a very awesome city. It's just gotten better and better since I lived here. Let's take a little detour down Harmon. A little detour here. Come with me. I have something new, delightful, and something you actually want to see. Come. And here is what I came to show you, folks. The brand new Raider Stadium, Allegiant Field. I haven't been this close to it yet myself. I was hoping I'd get through to Polaris, but it looks like it might be closed off. Yep, it appears this way. Oh, look at that. It's pretty badass. It has lights going up and around. I personally think it was a horrible choice for a site of a stadium. The strip is already busy enough, so to put this much more traffic on it is just horrible. Plus this lot isn't big enough for all the parking it's going to need to have 70, 80,000 people, whatever it's going to be. So it was miraculously seemed to be thought of after the fact as to what they were going to do with parking. And I don't know if that's still been resolved. I know there was discussions of knocking down the only golf course that remains on the strip to There might be one at the Wynn still, but I think they're talking about making that into something else too. But they're talking about making that into parking over there, or busing people from UNLV. And then I guess real football enthusiasts had to tell the people, hey, tailgaters like to be right at the stadium. They don't want to be like 2-3 miles away and they get bussed in. So who knows what's going to happen, but as you can see, this isn't even parking. This is something else. Wow, what is that? Huh. Yeah. So there's really not a lot of parking here. I think the stadium would have been better down by where their training facility is, actually down in South Vegas Henderson cusp, because that'd have been only a couple of miles off the strip. They could have built light rail to the strip or subway, whatever, and they could have put all that traffic away from the strip and still would have had great access to the strip. But I'm pretty sure someone with money who owned this land had their way and their influence to get the stadium here. That's my take on it. Well, that's pretty much your new stadium, folks. Welcome to the NFL, Las Vegas.